Good afternoon, and gentlemen. Welcome to Salosi TV live broadcast of the Easter procession in Somanya. We will try to give you as much as background and commentary on proceedings that are happening. Just to give you background on the whole procession so that you understand what is actually going on. So right away from the early 70s, Somanya has a very vibrant Easter Monday culture that we all call Ajabain. And this Ajabain was spearheaded by Kobo youth. So during those days, all the Kobo or Kobo youth groups across Ghana and the world will come down during Easter, have fun games, and then on Monday, all process through the streets of the celebration, making Somanya the first places to have a very vibrant Easter celebration before the Kweo emerged. Over time, a group. Basa, how people are making the phone How people make the phone no stop? So sorry, the boys were sprinkling water equipment, and I have to talk to them. So as I was over the youth of Banco basically joined the procession of one church, Divine Healing Church, we mostly call Akbeke. In those days, the toast or eye of the family is Mamidokuyo Church and the Akbeke Church. So the youth of Banco, who had these stone designs to commemorate heroes that they termed as having the characteristics of the biblical King James, decided to follow Agbake mostly to this Easter session, and that is done somewhere in the early 80s. That's the youth of Banco started. In fact, when it started the session, Sumo singing what we call Jama songs with the King Jehu on the track. They have inscriptions and write Jehu is 100 years old or any age that they wanted to give to King Jehu. So that is how it started. People mostly ask people ask if there is any fete in Jehu. To all our knowledge, it is just a play and diversity, vibrant culture of adding a bit of mystery to the whole thing. So what was said by the youth? Mostly the youth. So some that started just from I've now taken a whole time that we have people from everywhere joining. So let me continue my history as time on. Unfortunately for Somanya, the vibrant Easter culture because Kobo youth died. And then as and the churches do not longer come to process, it is only left with Jehu. Because the youth want something to rally around, that's how it is. So this is not anything new. It is actually the Monday Easter parade that has taken a different turn. Okay, so the Presby Church, so this is one of the old cultures that we know. That's the church, so it was a church. And I'm happy that we have the church, that it was a church. as I was saying, it was a church thing, Easter Monday, led by the churches and Krobo youth. And as I said, we no longer have Krobo youth. You can send your messages and comments and share the video so that we can interact. As time goes on, I'll see whether I'll conduct interviews and then talk to some share the link so that others can join in. Thank you very much. As I was saying, I love seeing the churches because then they bring back the actual history. That it is not a UFO thing, but it's already a culture that was in Somanya since the 70s. And as I said, since died, and then the youth actually have rallied around Jehu and they have filled the void completely. So I just want the public to know it is not a new thing, it is just an old culture, but Jehu has enhanced it. And as I started, Jehu actually started as a group of people with Jama. Say, well, I found no. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Say more back. So I always work in their best. The good way for a wedding gown. Where are my boys? Somanya, ili konga ojelo nge. share the link so that we can have the whole world watching. So as I started, it was just a following the track with VC at the back as the chief priest. I don't give you guys. Don't leave your family. Don't leave your family. Salo si TV jilone wake jehu chemene enganye yone ne ya beno angade yo elo jibo ne apio ne Somanya da Easter ne jabi molo menejesi Easter jabanyo lo no kene wabasemi ne jehu yo lo ne krobo yufbo ne solemi wane menga yo ho jehu ne ebadasi lo ni fu ne Easter jabanyo cheke jehu se ajabanyo no mi wange kwa ye wasi obana kan ni win ne piolo abano jehu pe ma chopano chapi epo kwanko chemepe alo salosi ke kwanko chemepa no lo jehu mosi yo agamanye mam ke je kwanko ke asawe ke asu piolo sran lo amahane nye yebo nye like nye share no fono kone naka Easter Somanya ngeno ka video Easter Somanya nge loko pauba lo go chowing Joseph, I mean, people always miss the show. After 30 minutes, I'll end the live session and then I'll come back. So there is apprentices. I like the vibe of the apprentice. is how the youth end up smoking weed anywhere there is a crowd. It is very important that we advise our children people say it every year to join. So that will be amongst the one in the eye. So as the Jehu moves, a lot more people joins. So by the time they get to Sra, it will be almost the whole of Somanya joining. If you are not here, you are missing so much. So we are now at the mobile. So just like old times, there will be bystanders that are witnessing everything. The crossing around 2012 when some few guys from Salusi started dressing as nurses. So that's when the cross dressing started. They dressed as a nurse, and then the following year, Anansi joined with Kaba dressing, and then later around the 2000s, Aloji joined Anansi in the Kaba dressing, and the two of them have been competing. Oh, that is bad. They are throwing water. Oh. Let's go, say, gotcha. I said, I take observation that in Somanya, and the first time I saw scared. But because we are in a town with no jobs, with a lot of idle youth, who are smoking weed. So we are sour now. Our best dressed with our children. Okay. A lot of water throwing and water sprinkling is happening, so I am avoiding a bit of that one. The guy in the funny. Those are new additions. Thank you, Simon. So Jehu is now at Sawa, Nagisa to be precise. And then we are getting to the end of the first leg. We will return and then move from the runabout to the Sra. And when we pass a U-turn, I will end the coverage here. And then when we get the runabout, I'll continue from thence to Sra. Thank you. Share, like, and then comments. Lo wasu sawe ne wasu lo ne lo Jehu e ma nyi ke su sawe ke e palese ke babe ke asra Austin ma ale baba ba ga possible So I will end the first section of my live broadcast here. Then I will continue again when we get to the runabout on our way to Sudan. Special thanks to all of you who watched and then you commented and shared as well. God bless. But I will do better if there will be sponsorship as well so that we can bring you more live programs. Is the car behind Jehu. This happen mostly to be the prison that we mostly call VC. And then from 2002, Jara took over. He has been behind Jehu for the past 3 years. So we have done 35 minutes of the live program. It seems Jehu is not as to be. We hope that by the time we get back to the runabout,
Carry woman go to, you spend all your money. If your talk say she no do, you can't dey cry. Carry woman go to, you spend all your money. If your talk say she no do, you can't dey cry. Carry woman go to, you spend all your money. If your